Hey guys, welcome to Funemployed with Minx, Sean, and Dan. I think I called you Ritz last time. I'm gonna call you something different every time. Hello, everyone.
It's okay. There's some plays next time.
Call him Ritzy Poo. Call him Ritzy Poo.
Every time I read his name, I really want crackers. I think it's because the Ritz crack. Oh man, I want crackers.
Yeah.
Just like every time someone reads my name, they want little yellow Twinkies. Stupid little demons. Minions, the little.
Oh.
Yeah.
My video title's gonna be "Wait, called me a cracker?" Question mark.
Oh, no. So with Funemployed, it's really simple. Help wanted, my job. So what we would do is we would grab one of these cards. Which I mean, I can say we go ahead and just flip one over. There's plenty of cards here, right? So we can just go practice round.
Yeah.
So
let's say
I'm the judge. So I'm trying to hire a model.
Okay.
Oh.
So all right.
Well.
So I want you guys to tell me why you'd be the best model. So the way you typically would play this game is you would all draw like 5 cards or something and pick your 2 or 3 favorites, yada yada. But we're not gonna do it that way. So do we want to go clockwise or counterclockwise? Do you want Dan to go after me? I mean, that's kind of clockwise makes sense.
That's fine. Clockwise is fine.
I have to lobby to you why I would be a good model?
Yes, but
I can't use the cards?
You are stuck lobbying to me with these green cards that you get. So, for example, let's pretend I'm applying for my own job. I want to be a model.
Okay.
So, the reason I'd make a great model is because I'm very passive aggressive. And we all know if you're going to be a model, you have to have the right attitude, and passive aggressiveness is the way to be.
Okay.
It's actually a terrible card, but you have to try to play it off, right? So that's
yeah. I get you.
Another reason I'd be a great model is pound for pound, I weigh next to nothing. I haven't eaten in 36 years. I ingest nothing but heroin. I weigh nothing.
What?
I am a great model. Shut up, Dan. I deserve this job.
Is that a standard for models injecting heroin?
No, but it's why I would be good, Dan.
Model? Come on, Dan.
Heroin burns calories. This is fact.
Yeah.
And you know,
yeah, I guess so.
I learned a lot from my parents, and one of the best things I got from them, which helped me in my modeling career, was spray. They made me smell very nice all the time. So not only do I smell good, but I weigh nothing, and I've got the model attitude. Therefore, bam, hire me.
Oh god.
So okay, so we ready to go? Dan, you're gonna go first.
Yeah. All right. So.
Yeah.
All right. So Dan, tell me why you would make a great butcher for me.
Oh. All right, I've got this. That's
All right,
Wait,
here you
go
go.
ahead and
I'm just
flip
gonna
that
draw
for me.
3 cards here. Put them next to each other. All right,
make
Dan.
this work.
So
okay.
Dan, you're gonna tell me why you're gonna make a great butcher. Do you want to just all you gotta do is click and middle mouse button to flip it. Just click the middle mouse button. Don't rotate it. Click it.
That's not what happens. Wait, the screen
Click.
zooms in when I click that. How did you do that?
With the
I
middle
clicked
three.
the middle mouse button.
I'm doing that, and it's just zooming me in.
As well, for me, it zooms too.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Regardless, let's get going.
Well, that's perfect. I would make an incredible butcher because I have a lot of grit. You need a lot of grit to chop meat up. You have to cut through bones and other things like that.
Perfect.
all right. I can see that.
That's true.
You got the grit. What else you got?
Yeah.
Dan? Here, let me help you, Dan.
Yeah, let Wade control them.
I have the cavity to store the meat in.
Which cavity are we talking about here? Which cavity are we talking
The
about?
meat storage cavity.
Of course, that one.
Now,
Ritz, what's your meat storage cavity?
See, I know all about meat storage cavities.
Oh, good. Ritz gets me.
I gotcha. Real
Okay.
good. I just don't know if Dan gets me.
I'm curious why you would use a cavity instead of like a fridge or a freezer, but I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued enough to listen to your last
square
reason.
cavity. And I have an incredible sob story as to why I became a butcher.
Tell us how the sad story. How you became
I was driving down the interstate one day, lost my whole family in a car accident because a deer jumped out in front of me, and I cut that deer up out of vengeance. Stored it in my meat cavity, and then sold it to the masses as butchered meat.
Good. That's good. That's very good.
I'm intrigued.
Okay.
I'm gonna put these over here by you, Dan, so I remember.
Ritz, you're next up for the interview.
I am next up.
Because
Now,
Ritz, do you need me to flip or can you flip?
yeah, I don't. The flip just doesn't work.
All right, so Ritz, tell me why you're gonna make a good butcher.
Okay. So actually, The important role that a lot of people don't know about butchers is, sometimes you have to go hunt for your own meat, So I'm really good at camouflage. So they never notice. Like I'm just dressed up as a cow outside with other cows, just cowing around with all the cows, having a good time, and it makes it way easier for me to get them, to kill them and slaughter them. So.
Perfect.
Okay,
Cowing
that's
around,
great.
huh?
And-
Oh, great.
Now apples. See, perfect. Have you guys ever had a roast where you have a pig and you put apples inside its mouth?
Oh, that's actually delicious.
Yeah, of course.
It's
yeah.
amazing and it's delicious. And so I have a nice storage of apples for any time we're getting ready for pigs. And just a little extra service I like to offer to my clients.
Perfect.
That's great.
Beautiful.
I love that.
And so I'm actually so successful at my job that I have a really nice sports car. I have my own Lamborghini, in Hollywood Hills. And so obviously, like, I don't necessarily need the job for pay, but I do it just to get, even more renowned, and maybe eventually I'll be the #1 butcher in the world. So
You don't need the job, but maybe you'd work for free. Okay, that's a nice
but
bonus.
maybe I'd work for free.
Perfect.
That's great.
All right, well,
I like
guys, I'm
that.
afraid I'm going to outclass you all with
Oh.
with
I don't know,
my
my-
age of interview for butcher. So
My
Wade, you
meat
can
cavity
flip
is
me.
pretty
Of
impressive.
course.
It's
Minx,
impressive,
why are you
but-
going to be a great butcher? Oh, God.
Well, guys, right. I didn't know if you know this about me, but one of the reasons I don't do face cam very often is I do have tentacles that grow out from inside my vagina, and they're great for grabbing passing
Why would
livestock
that be
as I
on your
walk past
face
them
cam?
and storing them in my meat cavity, if you know what I mean.
What does that have to do with the face cam?
But like the reason I don't, sometimes they just get out of control. Sometimes they like grab, like passing, I don't know, like squirrels and things like that. It's a bit difficult, but it's good.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, I already mentioned a certain crack, but another crack that I really like doing is just like crack from my local dealer. It really puts me in an energetic mood when I'm going out hunting livestock with my tentacles. I'm like, oh yes, go and get some. Oh, it feels good. And then I go like bright red faced and run around like a maniac, and usually come back out of my out of my high with about 30 dead animals inside me.
I'm intrigued. Oh, boy.
And oh god. I mean, I'm not quite sure what this is referring to, but in this instance, it's referring to the package of livestock that I send out to my local neighborhood. It's a bit like Loot Crate, and it's a package that I mail out with dead animals in. So you get a cocktail of dead animals pretty much every week.
A box
Sometimes
of
it's squirrel,
meat through the
sometimes
mail.
it's cow. Sometimes it's sometimes it's octopuses. It just happens, whatever it happens to be wandering down the streets. that
Whatever
day,
you get your
that gets
tentacles on.
grabbed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
So-
I mean, you're also like a
Meat
package
crate.
deal, right? Like
Yeah.
you have all of this and more.
Well, yeah, exactly. Thank you for upselling me, Ritz. So
Oh
yeah,
my
that's
God.
the reason I should be hired as a butcher.
I'm wondering if maybe I should just take this job off the market here, but alas, I have to pick one of you.
You do.
Ritz, who's very successful with his camouflage and his sports car, who may be out of my price range unless he's willing to work for free. Dan, who stores meat in a not so great place. And Minx, who
meat
has an
cavity.
unusual hunting strategy. So combined, you would all either be one really great or really terrible butcher. But
Separate.
separate, I hate my life. I'm gonna give it to Mink. She had the worst hand to deal with there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, that was just the worst combination of crap.
So Dan is now interviewing
Personal
personal trainer.
trainer.
Wow,
All right,
I
Ritz,
actually-
it's you.
I may actually have the what's needed to do this.
The know-how.
Yeah.
The
I
qualifications.
may. I
for a
probably
personal
don't. Let's
trainer.
be honest.
Ritz, you're first.
Yeah.
6 months left
All right.
to live.
So I'm actually one of the world's best personal trainers, and unfortunately, I only have 6 months left to live. But because of this, time frame that I have, I've actually been really good at optimizing my time to get the most out of it. And I love obviously exercising a lot, and I want to help people and help as many people as I can. So, I even have, I've started working on this whole DVD section for you of just like backlog. So even after I die, you can still get that personal training you need.
Beautiful.
Wow, that's
Beautiful.
Damn.
Personal training from
Okay.
beyond the grave.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Piece of cake.
See, it's a piece of cake for my my style of personal training. Every day or every week, I guess rather, that you do well, you get a piece of cake, and that is your reward, and that will help starve off your cravings. Because everyone knows if you quit something cold turkey, there's no way it'll work. You have to have some sort of cheat day or cheat meal or something. And for me, that's a piece of cake, and it makes it that my personal training mentality is called piece of cake training.
Oh,
So in 6 months, don't quit cold turkey. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Last
finally,
but not least,
So,
oh yes.
This is actually a little bit of a double entendre because I love my older women, but actually, we try to race cougars. That's the goal. The butcher job, you know, we let from the previous round. We have the cougars try to go race for that meat, and our job doing the training is to try to get you to catch up to the meat. Now, don't look into the fact that maybe the cougar is how I'm going to die in 6 months. We don't know that, but I think that with my piece of cake training, you're going to be in great shape.
I never thought that
That was
6 months
crazy.
of cougar jockeying would lead to better personal training.
all right. Okay, now I'm interviewing for personal trainer, I guess.
Oh my God, Ritz.
I look forward to seeing what's going to happen. Okay.
All right, Minx.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh,
Well, I mean, one of my training methods as a consolation is the consolation prize strategy. That's what I like to call it. Basically, if you mess up on your diet, because let's face it, often if you're on a diet and a personal training scheme, you might mess things up a bit. You know, you might fall off the wagon a bit. What I do is I give you like a small prize just to be like, it's okay. It's all right. Like certain prizes that we use, for example, are whole chocolate cakes, 3 McDonald's meals in one sitting, things like that. You see, we found that if you do binge occasionally, overall you will still lose weight because you won't have that withdrawal that comes in, and that's what we call it, the consolation prize strategy.
all right. It's terrifying. Massage oil.
Okay, well, I don't like to call it personal training with a happy ending, but that is certainly one of the approaches that we take at consolation prize training productions. I mean, obviously, I don't do any of the happy endings myself. We have a team of Thai masseurs that we have hired directly from Thailand to come and work in this industry. They're all experts, all professionals, and added bonus, they don't speak a word of English.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh God. Oh no.
So obviously, a lot of people who hire personal trainers probably carry around a bit of extra weight. You know what I mean? So we offer bone modification surgery that allows you to run faster and be stronger when you're, especially in those early days. You're 700 pounds. You haven't moved in like 5 years. And you're like, oh, my bones are a bit tired. It's okay. We just inject some titanium into them, and suddenly you're man. And it really works because then you feel energized. You run around and you burn less calories. And that's why I should be hired as a personal trainer.
Pretty sure Iron Man had a suit and Wolverine ran with the titanium.
Shut up!
Consolation prize was massage oiling the bone. I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wade.
Okay,
Your first interview,
well,
Wade.
let me tell you,
Man.
I rock. I'm the best personal trainer you've ever seen. Everyone tells me whenever they give me their callback interviews, they're like, man, that guy, he rocked my life. Plus, whenever I'm done with you, you're going to have rock hard abs, rock hard tibias, and rock hard muscles everywhere else that matter. Please give me the next card, Dan, for the love of God.
Rock hard tibias.
Rock hard tibias.
Gluttony.
So,
Yes.
I am so experienced. I used to be a major glutton. And I turned my life around with Globo Gym. And that's how I became the man I am today. I take all kinds of gluttons in. You want to shove your face full of 900,000 calories a day, Michael Phelps? Well, you're not an Olympic English swimmer, are you? No, you're not an American one either. But by the time I'm done with our workout regimen, you can eat all you want, and you're going to need those calories to burn because I'm going to work you hard, and you're going to like it.
Great, wonderful. I love being worked
Wade,
hard.
Oh, you're
I hope
gonna
you
love
see
it.
the dodgeball. I really hope you have.
Thank you for
Fishnet
my.
stockings.
Hey, we like to have fun here. So while we exercise, we love to wear fishnet stockings, which are actually good for you. Believe it or not, the stockings allow your skin to breathe in a unique and fashionable way to where not only are people looking at you running down the street, but they want to be you, and they can see the sweat glands and those diamond patterns going down your legs. So while you're shoving down that 900,000 calorie cake and pizza supreme with your rock hard abs and rock hard tibias, you're going to be looking good while you do it.
Oh my god.
Oh wow! So Dan, sounds like you've got a difficult choice ahead of you here about who you
very-
hire for the
It
personal
is
trainer
a
job.
great choice. It is a great choice. I'm gonna go with Ritz. 6 months left to live.
Well, enjoy your 6 months of training.
I'm looking for an ice cream maker.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
I'm up first here, so
You
let's
sure are.
let's
Do you want
see.
to grab your own cards, or want me to do it for
No,
you?
can you do it for me because I'm incompetent.
Oh, well,
But
that's
not,
good.
but
That's
not
a
at ice
great
cream
starting
making. But
qualification.
not at ice cream making.
Oh, God.
So here at Minx Ice Creams Incorporated, we do like to experiment with unusual flavors, and we find actually one of my most popular flavors is taint flavored ice cream, because some girls do like to suck on an old ball sack, and we captured the essence of that and put it in an ice cream, and it's one of our most popular sellers. You wouldn't think it is, but fuck me, they love it. Just gobble up those testicles.
Is this like musky taint, or is this like clean, fresh out of the shower taint?
Fresh out the shower, with a little touch of Calvin Klein. We use.
Okay.
Oh, I got you. The fleshy flavored taint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can get any better cards.
So another selling point is all our staff at Ice Cream Maker, male or female, all wear yoga pants when they're serving you their ice cream, and they make sure to bend over and scoop that up just right in front of you, so you get service with a view as you order your ice cream. And we found that it's very popular among everyone, really, actually. So yeah, that's why yoga pants are really popular in our taint flavored ice cream company.
I mean, I believe it, But let's see what else you got here.
Oh, shit.
So they say that fear is a powerful motivator, and you are 100% right. That is true. Basically, all our staff who wear yoga pants and serve taint flavored ice cream come with a handgun. And if you walk past and you're like, I'm not sure I want the ice cream, they're like, buy the fucking ice cream or you're dead. And we find that in most cases, people will actually opt to buy the ice cream for a few dollars instead of dying, which is quite surprising. We found in market test groups, 80% of people didn't want to die.
Wow, that's insane.
And that's why you should hire me as an ice cream maker.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's all.
There you go.
Oh.
You're a magician.
Ritz, listen, I don't know what other kind of people you've been interviewing for this job, but listen to me.
Some real interesting
I'm going to
characters.
make a great ice cream maker. My father once told me that it's best to have a sidekick, so I'll actually have a personal assistant I pay for out of my own pocket to help me serve ice cream. They'll actually go around and encourage people to come up to buy the ice cream while I stand behind and do the selling, the accounting, keep track of the money and everying else like that.
Oh, are they like the
So-
sign spinners that stand outside?
Yeah,
and, like,
exactly.
sign?
Yes, I come with
Okay.
one of those just by myself. Yeah, you don't have to pay them.
Wow.
So now I have a sidekick. And thank you, dear old dad, for helping me, learn that lesson in life. So
Giving me a-
as far as my ice cream making skills, I actually went to college and majored in snatching up money. We called it accounting and business, but it was a joke among me and my class. We called it snatching the dough, which isn't really ice cream related, but hey, that's what we called it. And I'm good with money. Okay, what I'm trying to say is I'm good with numbers. Your documents will all be clean. No one to worry about the
Thought you were
IRS
snatching the
crawling up your
cream.
snatch, if you know what I mean.
I would have much preferred you be able snatching the cream than the dough. That's a different job. But
Ice cream makers.
Don't worry, you can
the
turn
signs
it
of
around,
ice cream
Wade.
maker on the
yeah, you
door.
can turn this around. You have one more.
Turn it around. This is going great. All right. Well, finally, listen. I have a trust fund. I'm rich. I will work for free with my sidekick.
Why?
Because I'm bored at home. I just want something to do. I was a business major. I've been working with money all my life. I just want to have some people interaction. I want to make some kids happy by selling some ice cream.
God.
Oh my god, this is great.
So you're not trying to snatch the kids. You're trying to give the kids ice cream.
Yeah.
Making clarification.
No. The snatch is just a term we use for the collecting money.
I thought it was the flavor of ice cream.
No, listen, that's a different company. You're gonna have to call Minx Incorporated for that kind of stuff.
I've seen two very interesting individuals so
You
far.
have one more person to interview though, Dan.
I do.
Yeah.
I've heard you're a great ice cream maker. Let's see what you
Great
got.
at pounding out vanilla. So let's make it happen.
Well,
I am a hot mess. When I make ice cream, I make sure I get ice cream all over my body. And I don't wear a shirt when I do it. I make damn sure that this ice cream drips down my moobs.
Beautiful.
okay.
It's a cold mess because it's ice cream, but I'm a hot mess when I make it.
All right.
No! And unfortunately, I have a special flavor of ice cream called the Red Sea flavor. Now, keep in mind, it's not what you're thinking. It's a very salty ice cream made with sea salt.
So it's a red sea salt ice cream, not
Red
like a
sea
Bloody
salt
Mary.
ice cream. Yeah,
Not
no,
like a Bloody Mary. Yeah.
no, not like a Bloody
No.
Mary.
That sounds delicious.
It actually does. It's not interesting.
It's
Like red velvet, you know,
really good.
with the red sea. But let's see what you got here.
I wear a trench coat while I do it to store the ice cream cones
So
in my
no
pocket
shirt,
so
but
I
a
can-
trench coat.
No shit.
I want to look like Dante from Devil May Cry. Okay, I want to look
Oh.
cool.
I'm picturing
Oh,
the
that's very
sundial
odd.
guy from
Is that-
Hercules. You want to buy a sundial?
Do you want to
Dan,
buy an ice cream cone?
Dan, are you a big hit with the ladies with this scheme or?
Yeah, absolutely. How else would I be a hot mess?
Exactly.
That's-
I suppose so. I mean, it turned me straight just seeing those three cards. So.
It's either that or wearing the trench coat. I look like the neighborhood watch sign guys. So that's the alternative.
Yes, because you want to look like the neighborhood watch guys. Those are the people they're looking for. That's
I'm making
the neighborhood
ice
watch
cream.
themselves.
I'm making ice cream. What else do you want me to be? Respectable?
Ritz.
Alrighty. Well, I have a very interesting decision to make. You know, we had Minx with the taint flavored ice cream, the Yoga Pants employees, which is very helpful, and the fear mongering that she can do to make people buy the food. So obviously I'll stay in business, but maybe not have the best Yelp review. We've got Wade, who has a sidekick who's always out there helping, you know, give us some promotion. You know, he likes to snatch that dough. But it's a trust fund kid, so he doesn't care about getting paid. He's just doing it so he's not bored, and probably so his parents get off his back about, you know, not doing anything. And then we have the hot mess over here, Dan,
Yeah.
with your Red Sea and your trench coat. Let's be honest, you're not even in the running. So I'm gonna have to give it to Wade, man.
Yay! I don't get paid.
It's the best. That's the only reason you got it. I don't have to pay you a fucking
We're in the
cent.
same boat as Wade.
Thank God for my rich parents.